Alright everyone, so I wanted to make this video to show you the updated version of Autobidder. This is a feature that has been requested time and time again, so I decided, you know what, just because of how many people were asking for it, I want to go ahead and make it an option. Not necessary, you can still get by without it, but so many people wanted it, so I figured, you know what, let's go ahead and work on it. And it's this square foot measuring tool. So one of the biggest problems with the Autobidder tool is that a lot of times people don't know the square footage of their house. And so how do you get that? Well, my personal favorite way to do it is to just give a range. We don't need the exact square footage, just provide a range. Like it's between however, a lot of other people prefer this method. They don't want to do a range. They want to be as specific as possible. So let's just go ahead and show you an example here. I'm going to just select a random address, select satellite, and then we'll just zoom in here. We'll change it from 3D to overhead. We'll select the corners here. And then you can see here the square area. Now let's do this with an actual house. This was a commercial building. You just delete the selected area. Let's see if we can't go find a house. Looks like we got a neighborhood over here. Let's zone in on this one. All right, so let's just say, just select calculate area. You got to select this little guy up here next to the hand. There, 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 and there. So you see here, this is 1,600 square feet. We'll just round it, say 1,628, and then you just throw that in right there, right? And then that's probably a one-story house, so that's all there is to it. One story, 1,600 square feet. You got the mapping tool, so you can easily measure the square footage of the property. You can either do this as a contractor, or you can have the homeowner, available to do it. Now, yeah, it is a little bit more difficult. It's a little harder to use on mobile. You still can use it on mobile, but it's a little bit more difficult to use. So keep that in mind. So this is another version of Autobidder. You don't have to use this tool if you don't want to, but as I said earlier, a lot of people were asking me about it, and I said, you know what, let's do our best to get it in. This part has taken me a long time to actually get it. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this and then also making it happen. So now, we actually have it. It's going to be very cool. So now let me just show you real quick here. Delete selected shape. What if we want to measure the square footage of the concrete? It's the same way. Just calculate the area, select this little guy up here, and just do your best to sort of measure the outside edge. Come down here, up here. Now I'm not doing this the best. I'm just sort of doing this as an example. But now, we measure the square footage of the concrete, right? So maybe you charge, I don't know, 20, 30 cents a square foot. Just multiply that by this, and then, that gives you the price for the square footage, or for the concrete, right? So cool little update. A couple more updates. I'm going to make some videos going a little bit more in depth, but another feature that is now available is automated text messaging. So let's say at the very end, when you're collecting the lead information, you ask the customer how they would prefer to be contacted. They can select phone call, text message. I would just leave it at that. You can also say email, but I don't recommend using email because people are more likely to respond to a text than an email. So just keep that in mind. So you can ask them that. If they select text message, you can have it automatically fire off a text message saying, hey, with their name. So, of course, they enter their name. The text message will have their name. It'll also have their custom price in the text message, asking them if they have any questions or if they'd like to go ahead and schedule, all automated. If they respond to the text message, you'll get notified immediately. And we use a tool called ClickSend. Very cheap, very affordable, very easy to set up, very easy to manage. You download the app, and you can text people right there from your phone using ClickSend, from a business number rather than using your personal cell. So it's easy to keep those things separated. All right. Now, with that being said, that's the next update, and then we do have a couple more coming. One other major one that I might as well figure while I'm going on this video, I might as well bring it, you guys aware of it, is the ability to, at the very end of the form, when typically with Autobidder, the way it works is somebody fills out the form. At the very end of the form, it gives them a price. Problem with that is, you might have some competitors, or not even just competitors, but just people who like the tool, they're interested in this. So I'd like to get a price. Um, Problem is, what if they don't enter an actual email or phone number? They just fill out bullcrap information just to get a price. Well, what you can do, or in the next version, is we can set it up to where instead of giving them the price right away, it emails them the price. So it says at the very end, where it typically would give them a price, it says, "Thank you for checking us out," or "Thank you for, checking out pricing or getting a free estimate. Please check your inbox for your quote." If they entered a fake email, guess what? They don't get a quote. If they entered their actual email, now boom, they have to go check their email. If they respond to the email, it goes right to you. So those are a few cool little updates here, and hopefully this video helps. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.